to the desert. It's not the St. George Desert, so you need to figure out where I'm at and tell us where we are. Also, the cactus that's behind me, you have to figure out what that is called also. So, welcome to Unit 6, Week 3. We have only 5 words this week, so you only have to do it one night. You can get it all done at one time. Unless you want to break it into 2 nights, that's fine. So get your vocabulary paper out and fold it 4 times. Make sure you write vocabulary, definition, example, and ask. Alright, so let's get ready. Our first word is elementary. And we're not talking about the elementary school. So elementary. Elementary means dealing with the beginnings of something. So go ahead and pause the video, write down their definition. The example will help you figure out what this word means a little bit better. The example is an elementary course in computers teaches beginners. So this means that you are starting something, beginning something. So go ahead and pause the video and then write down your example. The question for elementary is, what does a child learn in elementary school? So this will be easier for you guys to answer since you are in elementary school. Make sure you use the question in your answer. Make it a statement, not a question. So go ahead and pause the video and write that down. Our second word is interact. Interact. The definition for interact is doing things with other people. Pause the video, write that down. The example, people who are shy do not interact a lot with other people. That's why we befriend people, especially at school, because we do see that. So, saw the video, write it down. Your question is talking a way to interact with a person? Remember to restate your answer, restate your question in your answer when you're answering this. Go ahead and pause the video and write it down. Our next word is physical. Physical. The definition for physical means relating to the body. Pause the video and write down your definition. The example for physical is the physical work of running made me tired. Pause the video and write that down. The question, name an example of physical work. Something that makes you tired. Some physical work doesn't make you tired. Make sure you rewrite the question, restate it in your answer. Go ahead and pause the video and do that. Okay, the next word is rigid. Rigid. The definition for rigid means not changing or moving. Pause the video, write that down. The example for rigid is, we didn't have time to see our friends because our rigid schedule. That means your schedule is very tight, there's not much room to do anything else. So, some of you tell me that's what it is for homework. You have a rigid schedule, no time for homework. Okay, pause the video, write that down. The last thing is our question. Name something that is rigid. Make sure you restate your question in your answer. Go ahead and pause the video and write that down. Okay, our last word is wheelchair. Wheelchair, a compound word. 2 words put together to make one. Okay, the definition of wheelchair is a special chair for people who cannot walk. Go ahead and pause the video and write that down. The example for wheelchair is, my grandmother is very old and has to use a wheelchair. Pause the video and write down your example. The question is, do you know a person who uses a wheelchair? Please make sure you restate the question in your answer. We are done with this week's words. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you can hear me over this water in this beautiful place. So have a good week. Bye.